Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Our topic is about the origin and history of the Philippine television. On 1946, James Lindenberg, American-born Filipino engineer and businessman, he moved to the Philippines in the 1940s. He is credited for his founding of Bolinao Electronics Corporation, or BEC, the precursor of ABS-CBN Corporation. On July 11, 1946, he began assembling transmitters and established Bolinao Electronic Corporation, or BEC. The company was named after his wife's hometown of Bolinao, Pangasinan. He was the first to apply to the Philippine Congress for a license to open a television station 3 years later, and he was dubbed as the father of Philippine television. In 1953, Antonio Quirino, a brother of former President Elpidio Quirino, bought 70% of PSC and later gained a controlling stock and renamed the company to Alto Broadcasting System, or ABS. In 1957, Lopez family. Lopez family owned Chronicle Broadcasting Network, and the company that would later be merged with ABS to form ABS-CBN, and was founded in 1956 as Chronicle Broadcasting Network by Eugenio Lopez Sr. and his brother Fernando Lopez, who was the sitting Vice President of the Philippines a year later. In 1960, Robert Stilford is known as in the Philippines as Uncle Bob, was an American entrepreneur, TV personality, radio, and TV producer in the Philippines. He also owned the third station DZBB-TV Channel 7, or the Republic Broadcasting System, which we know as GMA Network now. In 1963, RBS TV Channel 7 Cebu was launched. In 1966, there was 18 privately owned TV channels. ABS-CBN was the biggest network under martial law regime. In 1972, Ferdinand Marcos ordered the closure of all except for Channel 9, 13, and 7. ABS-CBN was taken from the Lopez family, and Eugenio Lopez Jr. was in prison. In 1973, RBS Channel 7 was heavily in debt and was forced to sell 70% of the business to a group of investors. RBS reopened under the new ownership with a new format as GMA 7, which is what we know. In 1986, ABS-CBN Channel 2 resumed broadcasting after 14 years. This was after the government, through the Presidential Commission on Good Government, PCGG, sequestrated and then returned the network frequencies to the Lopez's. The PCG dissolved BBC and returned the frequencies to ABS-CBN on September 7, 1986. The return of ABS-CBN to the airwaves followed President Corazon Aquino's executive order to return businesses seized during the Marcos era. In 1988, GMA launched the Tower of Power. The tower was inaugurated on November 7, 1988 by the President Corazon Aquino and GMA Network board members. This tower significantly improved GMA signal reach. In 1998, there were 137 television stations nationwide. And in 2007, ABS-CBN applied a license to a National Telecommunication Commission, or NTC. In 2008, Sky Cable and Signal were the first cable network to adopt digital television. This market is the beginning of HD cable in the Philippines. In 2015, ABS-CBN launched its ABS-CBN TV Plus. They became the first national Philippine TV network to broadcast in HD on cable. In 2022, GMA Network celebrates its 70th anniversary of broadcasting. ABS-CBN was ordered to stop broadcasting by the NTC after its franchise expired, and during that year, GMA Network also launched its digital set-top box, or GMA Afford Box, during that year.
I am here to continue the report about the television network and the characteristics of their program. So first, we have the Alto Broadcasting System, the Chronicle Broadcasting Network, or known as the ABS-CBN. The ABS-CBN was formed through a merger of these two earlier entities. So, the Alto Broadcasting System, or the ABS, was the original name of the network launched in October 1953. While the Chronicle Broadcasting Network, or the ABS-CBN, was another broadcast network that later merged with the ABS to form the current ABS-CBN. So, the ABS-CBN was the largest entertainment and media conglomerate in the Philippines, formerly known as the Kapamilya Network. Then, it owns media and entertainment companies in the Philippines, offers services and products such as television and radio broadcast, satellites, and cable. Offers entry segments such as the TV and studio, pay TV, and new businesses. ABS-CBN programs are characterized by their focus on highlighting Filipino values, mirroring real-life stories, affirming viewers, and inspiring them through their content. They are known for showcasing relatable stories that resonate with the Filipinos audience and often explore theme of love, family, and overcoming challenges. So, ABS-CBN's success is also attributed to its diverse range of programming, including dramas, entertainment, reality shows, talent competition, news, public affairs, and children programs. So next, we have the Global Media Arts, or the GMA. So the acronym also stood for Greater Manila Area, reflecting its only coverage, and it also sometimes used a shortened term for GRANMA. So it is known as the Kaposo Network and was founded in the year 1950. The GMA programming characteristics include its diverse content. The GMA produces and airs various programs including news, public affairs, entertainment, drama, and variety shows. Its wide range of genres like the reality and the game shows. Its high quality production, regional reach, and digital presence. So the GMA programming aims to cater to a wide range of audiences, providing entertainment, information, and education. Third, we have the Associated Broadcasting Company, or the TV5, or the ABC5. It is a major free-to-air television and radio network. It is branded as the Kapatid Network. If we have the Kapamilya, the Kapuso, but we are also have the Kapatid Network. So sa TV5 ni siya, and then it was founded in the year 1960. It is a third oldest television network in the country, owned by Media Guest Holdings. Then it is a major player in the country media landscape with focus on news, public affairs, entertainment, and religious programming. So next, we have the People Television Network. It is founded in the year 1974. Flagship state broadcaster owned by the government of the Philippines, one of the attached agencies under the Presidential Communication Office. PTV programming characterized includes public service. It focuses on public service, education, and information dissemination, government perspective. As a government-owned network, the PTV often showcases government initiative and policies, news, and current affairs. It provides a comprehensive news coverage and current affairs programs. Educational content. It airs an educational programs. Cultural programming. So it provides Philippine culture and heritage. So that the PTV programming aims to inform, educate, and serve the public interest. The last one is the CNN, or the Cable News Network. It is a multinational news organization headquartered in Atlanta. It is a television channel and website that broadcasts news internationally. CNN was founded in the year 1980 and was a pioneer in 24/7 news coverage. And CNN's programming aims to provide a comprehensive and up-to-date news coverage. So next, we have the issues and changes on the Philippine television. So here are some issues and challenges on the Philippine television. First, we have the lack of transparency. Second, compliance with laws and regulation. Challenges with respect to taxation. Threat to media channels. Hurts and life threats to people working in the industry. Concern relating to data privacy. Licensing requirements. Copyright and piracy issues. Adaptation challenges. Lack of financial support. Media reputation. Discrimination and lack of efforts. And the last one is bullying and harassment at the workplace.
History of the Philippine theater before the advent of the cinema in the Philippines. Cinema is an art of moving images and tells stories. Refers to an art of filmmaking, the art of movie making, or the movies themselves. Encompasses various aspects: the art form, the industry, the experience, the genres, and etc. Pre-colonial time, the Philippines theater was in the form of indigenous rituals, verbal joutes, or games, songs, and dances praising their gods. Spaniard regime. Spaniards reached our shores. They used dramas such as zarzuelas and comedia or moro-moro. American colonization. Their influence of the Philippine theater is the most apparent thought vaudevilles, plays and dramas staged or translated into English. Japanese occupation. Comedia, zarzuela, and vaudeville remain in the country as forms of entertainment and expressions. 1950s present, theater had moved out of the classroom and the concept of paying for a ticket, see the theatrical perform emerge. There are the blockbuster hits movies in the Philippines. One is Hello Love Goodbye, a 2019 movie romantic drama film directed by Cathy Garcia Molina and produced by Star Cinema. The film follows Joy Fabregas, Catherine Bernardo, a struggling overseas Filipino worker, and Ethan Del Rosario, Alden Richard, a bartender, as they attempt to reconcile their personal careers and love of each other in Hong Kong, released on July 31, 2019 in the Philippines. The film is an highest grossing Philippine film. Ang story sa Hello Love Goodbye, si Joy, si Catherine is usa ka dalaga nga natrabaho isip caregiver sa Hong Kong, nagdamgo nga makatabang sa iyang pamilya sa Pilipinas. Naganto siya sa pagbulag sa iyang uyab nga si Ethan. Usa ka chef sa Hong Kong, kay nagto siya nga dili sila magkadayon tungod sa ilang kahimtang sa kinabuhi mo to. Nato isa ka adlaw nga nailhan nga si Ethan sa usa ka party. Nahibalaan ni Joy nga si Ethan usa ka maayo nga tawo og nagsugod sila sa pag-istoryahan ay nagdevelopay ang ilang relasyon og nagsugod sila sa pagigugmaay. Apan ang ilang relasyon na problema tungod sa pagkabisi sa trabaho ni Joy, which is si Catherine. Number 2 is The House of Us, a 2018 Philippine romantic drama film directed by Cathy Garcia Molina, which is the director pod sa Hello, Love, Goodbye, starring Catherine Bernardo and Daniel Padilla. The film grossed at a whopping 805 million under 50 days after its release. So mo to kani nga salida, love team gini sila gadala ani unya kanang sa bago pag i-release mo to nga bisag 50 days pa ning abot na og 805 million views na bago pa gani i-release mo to siya. Ang story ani nga salida The House of Us is si Primo ani usa ka estudyante pa siya nga nagpuyo sa syudad. O si George, which is si Catherine, usa ka estudyante nga nagpuyo sa probinsya. Naghigugmay sila sulod sa daghang tuig. Ang ilang relasyon puno nga mga pagsulay ug kalisod apan nagpabiling ligon tungod sa ilang gugma ug sa pagsabot sa usag-usa pero moto nagbuwag yapon sila. Moto pero nagdayon gyapon gid sila. Next is number 3, Made in Malacanang, an untold story of the last 72 hours of the Marcoses inside Malacanang, Palaka, before fleeing to Hawaii during the 1986 People Power Revolution, starring Cesar Montano, Rufa Gutierrez, Diego Loizaga, Kristen Reyes, and Ella Cruz. Okay, naka-familiar ani. So, number 4, The Super Parental Guardians, which is starring ani sila Vice Ganda, Coco Martin, sila Aura, sila Onyok. Kano siya, 2016 Philippine action comedy film starring Vice Ganda, Coco Martin, lagi. The film is directed by Joyce Bernal and is under the production of Star Cinema. Number 5 is Fantastica. Starring ani si Vice Ganda about ni Power Mantalito na Palasyo. A 2018 Filipino fantasy comedy film directed by Barry Gonzalez, starring Vice Ganda, Richard Gutierrez, and Dingdong Dantes. The film serves as an official entry to the 2018 Metro Manila Film Festival. Next, number 6 is Ganda Rapido, The Revenger Squad. Starring gyapon ani sila Vice Ganda, Daniel Padilla, sila Carla, mama ni Daniel. 2018 Filipino superhero comedy film directed by Joyce Bernal, starred by Vice Ganda, Daniel Padilla, Pia Wurtzbach. It is distributed and produced by Star Cinema that serves as an official entry to the 2017 Metro Manila Film Festival. Next is The Second Chance, a 2015 Filipino romantic drama film directed by Cathy Garcia Molina, again, starring John Lloyd Cruz and Bia Alonso. Number 8 is Miracle in Cell number 7. Luoy ni siya kay napagbintangan naman ata ning iyang papa aning nag-rape og bata pero ang tinuod ni kay tabang ra gid siya nga maluwas tong bata unta pero namatay napakugman ang ulo mo to siya. 2019 Filipino drama film directed by Noel Cristostomo Naval and starring Aga Mulak, Sia Vigor, and Bella Padilla. The film is based on the 2013 South Korean film of the same name directed by Lee Wan Kyung. Ano siya, gidab ni siya sa sa Pilipinas. Number 9, Beauty and the Beastie. 2015 Filipino action comedy film directed by Wen V. Derama, starring Vice Ganda, Coco Martin, James Reid, and Nadine Lusri. It is officially entered to the 2015 Metro Manila Film Festival. Ano siya, policeman nata si Coco Martin, anita si Vice Ganda, best friend ni sila niya. Moto nga ni angay si Vice Ganda ni Coco Martin, anitas si Nadine Pulog, si James Reid pa nga time. Last is The Amazing Private Benjamin. Aning salida kay kuan si Vice ani kanang anak. Iyang lolo is general, tas gusto siyang lolo nga kanang army siya, tas di siya ganahan kay lagi bayot mo to nga giprove niya iyang gusto niya i-prove iyang kaugalingon nga kaya niya bisag bayot siya kanang makayag ya po niya nga maluwas iyang lolo ani kay nakidnap pa ni siya sa mga kanang abusayap mantata to muna kani siya 2014 comedy film written and directed by Wen V. De Ramas as a sequel to the Uncabugable Private Benjamin. The film is one of the official entries to the 40th Metro Manila Festival. Vice Ganda reprised his role as Colonel Benjamin Benji Santos. The 8th with Richard Yap, ani. Tom Rodriguez, Bimbi Yap, and introducing Alex Gonzaga with a special participation of Eddie Garcia.
Good day everyone, I am Maris Amora and I'm the last reporter of Chapter 6 with the title of Philippine Television, Cinema, and Popular Movies. So my topic is all about the film marketing industry in the Philippines. So film marketing is the activities and strategies filmmakers use to promote and bring in audiences for their films. It encompasses the various strategies and techniques used to promote a movie to generate awareness, build anticipation, and ultimately drive ticket sales. It involves a multifaceted approach, including traditional methods like trailers, posters, and press releases, as well as digital strategies like social media marketing, influencer collaborations, and online advertising. Movies or films are a powerful force in Philippine society. Most films made in the Philippines are in Tagalog. Sex and violence are major themes in films, which are often adaptations of American screen productions. American films are popular and readily available, and so high-quality Filipino films have been slow to develop. First-run Hollywood films are available on the streets in the form of cheap, pirated DVDs. The first film to be shown in the Philippines was shown on January 1st, 1897, called Espectáculo Científico, a Spanish word which means a scientific spectacle or scientific show. Over the years, Filipino films have ranged from silent movies to talkies, black and white to color. Nationwide, there are more than thousands movie theaters. Early in the 1980s, it was estimated in the Metro Manila alone there were around 2.5 million moviegoers. Jose Nepomuceno was one of the pioneering directors of Philippine cinema. He is also the founder of Philippine Movies, and he had his own production company called Jose Nepomuceno Productions. He produced the first Filipino silent film entitled Dalagang Bukid in 1919. Next is about the censorship and taxes on Philippine cinema. Censorship is the suppression of words, images, or ideas that are offensive happens whenever some people succeed in imposing their personal political or moral values on others. Censorship happens especially if sa movie, if mo kuan bitag mga bad words ang mga artist or sa ilahang script, i-blip na siya or i-change. Then kung naay mga scene nga dili appropriate sa mga younger viewers, ilahan ng i-blurred. In 1985, Ferdinand Marcos issued Presidential Decree No. 1986, which abolished the Board of Review for Motion Pictures and Televisions, or the BRMPT, and established the current government agency, which is the MTRCB, or the Movie and Television Regulation and Classification Board. So, Movie and Television Regulation and Classification Board, or MTRCB, is a censorship board, classification board, and quasi-judicial government agency under the office of the President. which is responsible for the review and classifications of television programs, movies, and publicity materials. So NTRCB supervises and regulates the operation of the movie and television industry while it initiates plan and cooperates with entities involved in movie making and TV production to improve, upgrade, and make viable the industry as a source for fueling the national economy. So there are classifications made by a Committee of Motion Pictures. First is the general audience or rated G, which is appropriate for people of all ages. Second, parental guidance, 13 or rated PG, means parental guidance is required for children under the age of 13. Third, fourth, and fifth are the rated 13, 16, and 18, or the restricted 13, restricted 16, and restricted 18, which means only viewers who are 13, 16, and 18 years old and above can be admitted. Our 13, 16, and 18 is the context is not suitable for individuals under 13, 16, and 18 of age and is intended for those years above and over. This classification indicates that the film may contain themes, language, violations, or violence, nudity, sex, or horror, or drug use that may not be appropriate for younger viewers, and strong parental guidance is recommended. So, and the last one is the rated X, or not for public exhibition. It is intended for adults only. X-rated or rated X, films that are not suitable for public exhibitions. So for a film to fall under any of these classifications, it must meet certain guidelines pertaining to theme, violence, language, nudity, sex, horror, drugs, without prejudice to other factors or elements that it may deem appropriate to consider. So kaning mga classification sa motion pictures makita ni nato before mo start ang show or before mo start ang movie sa TV. So tax, also known as lifeblood of the government, is a mandatory payment or charge collected by local, state, and national governments from individuals or businesses to cover the cost of general government services, goods, and activities. So, din na kinahanglan na to elaborate kay ba nataan sa ng tax. Entertainment tax. Entertainment tax, sometimes referred to as amusement tax. Amusement tax is any tax levied on any form of commercial entertainment. Entertainment tax, sometimes referred to as amusement tax, is any tax levied on any form of commercial entertainment, such as movie tickets, exhibitions, sports events, and more. So the local government units, or LGU, collects an amusement tax on admission to theaters to the top rate of 30% of its gross receipts. With the passage of Republic Act No. 9337, the Bureau of International Revenue, or the BIR, has imposed a tax of 10% on the same gross receipts by way of value-added tax, or VAT. And that's all. Thank you.